Welcome to the Rashawn Franklin Show. I'm your host, Rashawn Franklin, back with my guys. We've got Keith back, Emmett back, and making his debut on the new show, Josh Bray. What's good, man?
What's up, man? What's up, fellas?
How y'all living?
I can't complain. Loving life. Loving.
Yeah. You look a little tan, Bray. Not as light-skinned as usual.
Shut up.
We want to get together, talk a little bit about the NFL playoffs. Both my team and Emma's team are still in it. I cannot believe that. I ain't been in the playoffs this late since I was in my 20s. So shit feels good. Emma, you hear pretty much, every year. This year feel different than other years?
This year seems like a special group there because we've dealt with a whole bunch of injuries. Like we signed in practice squad guys. George Kittle just looks like he ruptured his Achilles. We've had injuries all year long, and here we are. Went on the road, Philly, handled business, and now we got to go back to Seattle. I actually could be foolishly, but I feel good about that, the Seattle matchup, kinda.
Why?
Regular season, we split. I can't imagine that Kyle Shanahan is gonna lay back-to-back eggs against the same defense. So he laid egg last time we went up there. I think he's gonna cook something up where we can score some points. And then Sam Darnold, man, like, it's Sam Darnold. We already know his history. So I think we might be able to go in there and get a W.
Wow. First of all, I rewatched that game against Philly. This is probably Kyle's best coaching effort. Usually typically y'all have a loaded roster. Him and Saleh pieced together that defense. Plus, they're getting the best out of Brock Purdy. Demarcus Robinson has came out of nowhere. He's catching everything. Jawan Jennings has came out of nowhere. He's catching everything. The Kittle thing really hurts, but y'all got other tight ends that can kind of step in and catch the rock. So Kyle is hooping, man. And I think, these four coaches that's left, they best in show. Shanahan, McVay, my guy Ben Johnson, and
I don't know
then
about him being best in show, but
stop. Come on, and then McDonald. So, they're definitely the best four in the NFC for sure. I would guess, and that's where I'm going. But so you give them a shot to go into Lumen and get that W.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we held him to 16 points the last time. I think Saleh, based off of what he's been able to do with like mix and match parts, he should get a head coaching job once the season is. I think he will. There's a lot of openings. We'll get to that piece later. But I expect him to be able to go in there and hold Sam Darnold under 20 points again. Can we muster 20 points on offense? Maybe, but I'm gonna say we'll get to 20. If we can get to 20, we're gonna win that game.
Yeah, it depends on what Sam Darnold comes out to hoop. It's either going to be the one that was killing at the beginning of the year. He's kind of trailed off lately. It could be the shitty one, and if it's the shitty one, and you'll know pretty soon, y'all got a shot. Let's play it forward. Y'all beat them. You have either another division opponent or you got to come to Chicago. Even if y'all get out of there, I don't know if you can win a Super Bowl with this crew. I think it would be a tremendous accomplishment by Kyle to get there, but I just couldn't see it. Is that your feeling too, or you think y'all can win it all?
If we had our crew, I would be talking mad shit. I would be saying we gonna run in there and bust everybody up if we had our full crew. We don't. So I don't know if I would like put us as the favorite, but ain't nobody else really that nice. Like everybody else is super flawed. If you can come in and have a decent performance on defense, like Kyle will cook it up. Brock is hooping. CMC is not what he used to be. He used to be, like the best running back in the league, but now he's still pretty good. He's solid in the run game, but a really good pass catcher. Like you said, we got other tight ends. Tonjes is pretty good to replace Kittle. I question the defense, but going against Sam Darnold, I think they'll be able to hold him under 20. I would kind of rather see the Rams than play y'all again.
Oh
Mm.
shit! Really?
It's hard.
Oh shit!
It's not that
The
y'all are that good.
admittance.
It's hard to sweep a team, like, beat them 2 times in a row, like, unless, like, if you blew them out the first time, then I'm like, "Alright, you could probably beat them again, easy, no problem." But that shit went down to the wire, and to think that you're gonna go in their crib and then sweep the series, you gotta be a lot better than
Nigga,
the other team. I think we're
nigga,
better than
if
y'all, but not that much better than y'all.
dog, that is the dream scenario. We somehow get out of this game against the Rams, and it's y'all on the other side coming to Soldier Field. Nigga, we going to the shit. Are you kidding me? Yo, first of all, if you come into fucking Soldier Field, y'all hobbled already. The stadium is gonna be nuts to get back to the shit. Dog, there's no way y'all coming out of with a win in that bitch. So that's dream scenario. I don't
I
think it's
wouldn't say
gonna
that. I wouldn't say that. I
nigga,
mean,
please. Are you kidding me? There's
we're
no
better
way.
than
There's
y'all, but it's hard
no
to sweep a team.
I don't think so. I think that's a lie, but whatever. Man, stop. Nigga,
Like,
all right.
we matched up. What are you talking about?
We matched up. All right, that wasn't the playoffs, and it wasn't in Chicago. It would be in Chicago if we faced off again.
I know.
So,
I think
you
we're better
know,
than y'all. Not so much more where I would wanna see y'all again and sweep y'all. It's tough to
man,
beat somebody 2
nigga, please. We are,
times.
yo, dog, man, please. I hope, please, dog. We going to the shit if that's the case. I don't know how it's gonna be tough to get it past the Rams. They've been the best in NFC for the entire year, but
Yeah, they're pretty good.
we'll see. I disagree with you. I think Seattle's rested. I think they have a really good defense, and I think that they have the running game to kind of
Yeah.
disrupt what y'all do, and they can still throw the football with JSN. I just don't see it. So, I can pray it and hope for that, but I just can't see that. So,
No, I watched the 2 matchups. They're the better team. They're better than us. We have the better quarterback, which is why I think we have a chance, but they have the better team. Coaching,
yeah,
you could
for
call it
sure.
a wash, but their roster just top to bottom. We don't have that many horses that they got. Like
You
they
could
can
argue
stop.
that their top 3 wide receivers is, better than y'all's. Top 2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Our,
No,
our
no
best
question.
receiver right now is probably Jawan Jennings.
McCaffrey?
I would say
He,
Demarcus Robinson. He came out of nowhere.
over the life of the season, Jawan's been getting in the end zone like all
Oh, I
season.
know. I know
Uh,
about Jawan. I'm saying that this last game I watched seemed like DeMarcus was the go-to guy. They were kind of feeding the rock to, and he's big as
yeah,
shit. He's like 6'1", pretty good catch rate. I see why they're going to him, and so he's going to be a little bit more important, obviously, with Kittle down. That looked like a torn Achilles, ain't it?
yeah.
It popped.
Kittle's done it. We'll see what's left of his career. It was one of them. Like you pop your
Damn,
Achilles and you're like 30 plus. That's rough. Maybe you come
man.
back and you're like 80% of what you used to be. Maybe. So
Yeah,
that one was brutal. I don't know if Persal is gonna play or not. That kid is
that
always
would
hurt.
that would help.
But he's the best receiver. He's just always hurt. So then you can't really give him the crown of the best receiver on the team if he's played like 5 games out of the 17. But in those 5 games, he's by far and away the top pass catching target. CMC is also really good in terms. He's not a pure wide receiver, but you get him matched up on linebackers and safeties, and
Yeah,
he can win those matchups. Uh,
yeah,
I think we could piece together enough to get out of that one, but Seattle is definitely better than us in terms of roster construction and
yeah.
composition.
It's tough. I watched the Rams again. They struggled against the Panthers. I'm not sure if that's like a role thing. I mean, they were up. They were up 14-0. The Panthers kind of clawed back, got at their secondary pretty easily. It's going to be tough to beat them. I think the only thing we're going to be able to do, we got to control the game with the run game. I think that's our best hope here. And then if they somehow do get up, it's going to have to turn into a shootout, and Caleb's going to have to win that. The good thing about this is that Colston Loveland is the real.
Yeah,
So
I like that kid.
he was, if you watch that game, anybody they put in front of him, he was juking, catching the motherfucker and dipping. Like a big white boy can catch anything that come to him. You see why he's a top 10 pick. He probably gonna be the best tight end in the league in like 2 years. And so, man, stop. Hey, stop. Come on, dog. 137. Whatever you trying to say, dog. Yeah, whatever.
There's some good young tight ends. I'm like,
I know that. And I'm saying he's the best of them. That's what I'm saying.
He's one of them, though.
He's one of them. He's one of them. Yes, I agree with you.
He's in the mix. There's a lot of like younger, good tight ends out there.
I like the kid in Indy more. Having matched up against both of them, I like the Indy kid more. But
no way. But I hear what you're saying. I'm pretty sure that Caleb's going to be the best quarterback in the league one day. I'm pretty sure about that too. So, yeah, that's just how I feel, guys. Don't know what to say. That's just how I feel.
Everybody go to Hall of Fame on the squad.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that they was going to Hall of Fame. I said that he might be the best quarterback in the league soon. I don't think that's crazy.
Back in the league, if you hold that title for a couple of years, that makes you a Hall of Famer. Like that's usually how it works.
Okay.
If people say Phillip Rivers is going to get in, and he's never been the best quarterback in the league, then if you're the best quarterback in the league for a couple of years, you're a Hall of Fame.
That was a different era. I think it was like 10 nice niggas, but
it was deep. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if we could beat them, but it's in Chicago, so I'm giving us a fighting chance. Let's go around the room. Let's pick who goes to the NFC Championship and then who gets out of that. Bray, you ain't made no predictions. This is your first time on here, so who you got between Rams and Bears, and who you got between Seattle and the Niners?
I was with you for a second when you was talking about Caleb and y'all having a chance, but I agree with you. I mean, the Rams seem to be just that team all year. So I'm gonna go with the Rams. And
foolishly.
we gonna see. and now I'm looking at some of the talent on one side and the talent on the other, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, them. So no, I don't think y'all get past them. I think the Niners are gonna go down. I mean, it's that simple. I think the Seahawks isn't gonna get y'all.
So Seahawks, Rams, who goes to the shit?
I don't watch them enough. I'm gonna go with the Rams. Easy pick. That's a safe one.
Keith?
San Fran and Seattle. You guys had a great year. You guys put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Aww.
But the Cinderella story, yeah, right. The Cinderella story stops here. Man, I also honestly think that they have the makeup for an upset too. Like I can see both sides, but
me too.
The difference in roster and talent is lopsided. So I'm going with Seattle.
Well, so Seattle's direct last game was y'all though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, last game of the season, and then
week 18. They play y'all back-to-back weeks.
They had time
off. Coming off a bye. Yeah.
Well, that sometimes that means that that team that's come up, they could lose. It's just football's
with
weird.
The young
like
head
that.
coach too. Like I can see I see the angle, but they shouldn't lose.
They shouldn't. So, all right, Em. What you got?
Bears and Rams. Man, it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna come down to whoever has the ball last type shit.
I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah. And it's just like, has Caleb taken that step if he has the ball in his hand? Is he gonna throw a pick? He gonna do something stupid? Is he gonna chip a nail? I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Like, that's the freshly painted joints.
Has he arrived? I don't know yet.
I don't want to see him at the podium with his nails. I don't want to see him.
They're gonna be fly though.
Painted blue.
Like he's gonna have something crazy on there. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever has the ball last, I
Pick
want
somebody,
to see
man.
Chicago win. I'll be honest. I do.
Interesting.
I like to
You
see
go with
Chicago
Chicago.
NFC Championship, Chicago, Seattle.
That's a tough one.
Y'all have the better offense, but they have the better defense. But I think y'all's defense is closer than people give credit for it.
Whoa, you taking it? Wait, what am I hearing here?
At times, y'all have young talent on that side that may play sometimes, but they also
What am I hearing here? Are you picking us to go to this shit?
This may be y'all's only chance. Then y'all go back.
Please. Yo, what the fuck?
They got a young squad. They got a young squad.
Back, he said.
They got a young squad.
This may be the Joe Burrow moment.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. So you got Chicago coming out the wow, I can't even believe I'm saying that. Right? You know what I'm saying?
You get Chicago.
I think Chicago can make it, bro.
Who you got, Em? Go ahead.
I'll start with us. We went to Philly. That roster is, besides quarterback, better than us everywhere. O-line, running back, wide receivers, D-line. The whole roster is better than our roster. We went in there and beat them. So we proved that we can go against a superior talented team and then win, and on the road. I got a sneaky feeling we're gonna eke this one out. I am picking us to upset Seattle in Seattle. We ain't gonna blow them out, but I think we're gonna eke one out. And then Rams, Bears. I think it's gonna be the Rams. They have the better quarterback and the better roster and the better coaching staff. The only caveat is Sean McVay has won Super Bowl, been in multiple. Are you really going to sit here and say Ben Johnson?
I just said debatable. I didn't go either way. I said debatable.
This guy here, y'all got the new Bill Walsh apparently. This guy.
You said I ain't say that. You said that, my son.
It's not debatable. Ben Johnson is better than Sean McVay. That's not a legitimate debate. But I like the fella. He's had a hell of a run this year.
Okay.
Unless the weather is really bad, I don't know the weather forecast. Is it supposed to snow or something? Is it going to be bad weather?
No, cold,
but not snow.
Cold, but manageable. It's manageable. It's not gonna be. I was hoping for a fucking blizzard.
Then I would say maybe they win if that's what was going on. But if it's just cold, I anticipate the Rams taking care of business, and I'm saying it's not going to be a one-score game.
Yeah, I can see that. The only reason. Okay, well I'll let you finish, and then we'll go into that.
No, you go ahead. I think they're going to win and win by at least 10.
Right. I'm talking about, but who you got going out of the Niners and the?
Once we match up, then we would have to go on the road again and go to Levi South. It kind of might be like a home game, but you do have to travel. You know, you got to get on the plane and shit. So, but the crowd will be.
That's how road games work.
But when you get to the stadium, there might be more red than you would expect. That's a tough one. I don't think we would be able to beat them the third go around. We beat them the first time when we had Mac, and that shit was close. And then they whooped our ass the next time. And there's been a little gap in between. They got the better everything again. Seattle has better everything, but we got the better quarterback. In this matchup, we do not have the better quarterback. I think they would beat us, but this time in a one-score game. They wouldn't give us a beat down like the last time. So I would go Rams to the shit.
Got you. The Rams are tough, bro. Puka and Devontae on the other side. Devontae's given us nightmares for years. Whooped our ass when he had 12. But there's no fucking way I'm picking them. So, you know what I'm saying? I got the Bears winning. And then on the other side, I'm hoping for the Niners because if the Niners win and they got to come to Chicago, we beat them. So I am saying that the Niners will beat the Seahawks, even though my head is saying otherwise, my heart's saying something else. So, and then, I think if they get to come to Chicago, we taking care of business. We going to the shit. Soldier Field would be insane. It would be rabid, crazy. There's no way they come out of that with a win. I just couldn't see it. So yeah, I'm saying we're going to the shit. And that's that. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? And that's that. What are you saying? All right, let's go over to the other side of the bracket. AFC. Man, New England didn't look fugazi to me. They did not look fugazi. What?
They scored 16 points at home. You usually lose when that happens in the playoffs.
All right, bro.
They scored 19 and lost at the crib. When you score less than 20 at the crib, you usually lose. In the playoffs, they're not going to hold Buffalo to 3 points. That is not about to happen.
And right now, Pittsburgh is up on Houston 3-0 as we're recording. So we don't necessarily have to talk about that game. We don't know what's going to happen. And Keith has picked the team playing.
Terrible
and that did not work out. So we will not do that anymore. What's that next matchup? It would be we can talk about the Bills versus the Broncos. That one's done.
Oh, it's Bills Broncos?
Yeah, it's Bills Broncos.
Oh yeah, because whoever wins. Oh man, that's a no-brainer.
Who we going with?
Oh, I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah, I think that they are going to the Super Bowl. I think you could book that. I think it doesn't matter. I think that they had to get out of that game. They proved they can get out of that game. They go into Mile High and get a win for sure.
Seems to be kind of what's going to happen. Then it'd probably Bills and Patriots.
Probably.
I think so.
Another division matchup in the playoffs, and who knows? But I believe that the Buffalo will come out with that. A lot of division matchups playoffs, which they give you the heebie-jeebies because you got to play these guys a third time. No, I hate that.
It's not ideal.
So, not ideal at all. It sucks. Yeah, I think we got the Bills, and then we'll talk about that next game once it happens. I think we're gonna switch focus to the NBA, and we might come back and talk about the Ravens coaching search a little bit. It's been reported that Ja Morant is on the trading block. I think he and Memphis have a mutual understanding that this is no longer going to be a situation where they both want to be a part of. It feels like this is heading for a divorce. The problem is, as we talked about in the past pod, it's very difficult to make trades nowadays because once you make a trade with somebody, you either become hard capped or you're hard capped or something's going on and you can't make other ancillary moves, right? And so your roster is pretty much what your roster is. So Ja's on the trading block. It seems like Zion is on the trading block. That's what we've heard. What are you guys thinking in terms of landing spots for Ja? And then let's just talk about that whole situation and how this happened, how it's gotten just so bad there. When it once looked like they were up next, like Ja, Desmond Bain, Trip J, they look like they had a really good nucleus of young talent.
Yeah, I agree. I think they made a big mistake. Them getting rid of Bain. I mean, he was like you could say him and like Triple J, they took turns of being like Robin at times. I mean, he'd come in, he'll drop 20 for you. And that hurt him. I mean, that definitely didn't help the team. But it's Ja. If I'm being honest, it's him. All his antics and stuff on social media and his little gun shit he be doing on the court, like it's not necessary. But he's just a bad look for the team. And now that he's came out, said that he doesn't want to be there and whatnot, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with Bray. I don't to me, the Bane move didn't make sense if you weren't going to blow the whole roster up. Like, why did you trade him for picks and like a Band-Aid piece and KCP? Like, because you need a body out there, so you pick him up. So I don't know why
It's
they
kind of
didn't.
a delayed blow up, though.
Mm,
You know what I'm
could
saying?
be,
It
could
just
be.
it just took more time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like Ja's out the door, so that's 2 of the 3, and then maybe Trip J is out the next, and now you just restock.
Yeah, clear it out. Like if you wanted to compete with pretty much the core intact, I mean, to me, even if you wanted to semi compete, Josh should have been the guy to move and not Bane. Like if you wanted to kind of do this like middle ground that they chose, they still should have moved Ja anyway and kept Bane and Jackson. Like, so I don't really the moves it doesn't make sense. So you trade Bane for a bunch of picks, and then you say we're not rebuilding. We're gonna try to compete. And then the whole Ja situation with the gun shit, and then
Ja
on
was
the
low
court
key
annex,
about to be the face of the NBA
off the court
Yeah.
annex.
before he fucked it up, basically, and it's just like
Y'all really
it's
think
hard
that?
to-
Like, why though? Why do y'all think Ja was going to be the face of the NBA? I'm just curious. I've never thought that about him. He doesn't impress me. I mean,
maybe not the face, but one of them. They had him on that path.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like he had the endorsement deals, Nike. Nike just doesn't endorse anyone. So
Yeah. Yeah, they checked on him. He was clean at first. He making all these highlight plays. It just looked like a guy you could put as the face of the league, but clearly he just wasn't. He didn't want that. He wanted something else, and
I
so
don't
they
think he
can't do
could
that
handle
anymore.
it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Josh, you don't think he's that good?
I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but when he first came into the league, he was like that next dude that was coming off the ground, trying to dunk on everybody. But even now, if you watch him play, he's lost some of his athleticism. He's had some like ankle injuries and things like that. But that all comes from what he tries to do. He tries to do too much sometimes on the court. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he's athletic, but what else does he do that's great? He's not a great passer. He's not a great shooter. His handles, nah. I mean, and then it seems like he's not really like a team player either. So it's just like, what are you bringing to my team? Like, you're supposed to be my leader. What are you doing to to help the team? I don't know. I've never been a big fan of him. He's fun to watch, like you said. Highlights, yeah, cool. But what does that get you? I don't know.
I somewhat agree. I think that he's a better player than a lot of people give him credit for. But I think he's a better scorer than people give him credit for. He doesn't shoot great. I want to see what those percentages are in terms of him shooting from 3, though. But like you said, he lost some athleticism. He's 26 now, so he can't just go in there and dunk on everybody. So he's got to figure out different ways of his game. He's got to expand his game, right?
He does.
And so he hasn't really done that to the level that because he's been suspended, because he hasn't had like a good couple seasons to get
Back
to that level.
right.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I've never been a big fan of people that's been like really athletic because that's like the first thing to go, right? Is your like athleticism for the most part. You could throw a couple of people in there like Bron, that's different. But yeah, that's one of the first things to go. So like you said, you have to expand your game, and what you're seeing is you're seeing a lot of people expand their game to the 3-point ball. You got niggas that's 7 foot knocking down threes, and he just seems like not to care. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading into it. He's like, okay, I made it into the league. I'm here, but I'm not going to do anything different.
He's shooting 21% from the 3-point line.
What's he doing?
damn.
His best year was his third year, and he shot 34%. So he's like over the life of his career, like 31% 3-point shooter.
What's his assist look like? 4.5?
Yeah, he's usually around 4 to 5. He's usually around 4 to 5. Career total, he's like 4.6 over his entire career. So he hits the glass though. He does. No, wait. Assist. No, I looked at the wrong column. He's about 7 dimes. About 7 dimes and 4 assists.
Oh.
I mean,
7 dimes. Okay.
7 dimes and about 4 or 5 boards.
And what's the
That's
point?
not bad. Like on his career, he is 22.4 overall on his career. He's.
I mean,
I need more, but it ain't bad.
He just needs to mature, and his game needs to mature too.
He's too late. He's 26.
Nah, luckily for him, like people develop their shot who's uber like athletic. Their careers are usually a little longer at times too. Here's an example of guys who are like super athletic and they have long like careers.
Who?
Shit, Vince Carter.
He's 6'6" though. He's 6'6".
His game is
like
6'2". Right.
He's like 6'4". Shit, Russell Westbrook.
He's like 6'2".
I mean, it's real.
He's a freak of nature, though. Like
shit, so is Ja.
Is he? We gonna see. We gonna see. He's 26. Most niggas don't come into the league not being able to shoot, and then
a lot of people who don't come in the league and can't shoot though. Like Jason Kidd couldn't shoot. Like a lot of these people late in their careers developed their jump shot. Yeah, hey,
shoot. Ja's not gonna be a shooter. Just like Russ. Russ was never a shooter. Derrick Rose
came in the league. Yeah.
Never a shooter. Look at all these point guards that are super athletic, but never been able to shoot the ball.
There's cases on both sides. I can see that.
He's like a poor man's D Rose to me, which
very
poor
man D Rose.
He's bigger than D Rose though, right?
So I think it's probably
hold
like
up a little more.
Like an inch or 2 inches, whatever.
6'2" and 6'4" is significant. As a
D Rose was a better athlete.
Like a 40-inch article. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better player, better athlete, better everything. This kid, like you said, what is he, 26, 27? His game is completely predicated on athleticism. I'm like, Brad, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's a scrub, but I don't think he's. Can you win a championship with him as your best player? I think absolutely not.
Yes, I agree with you 100%.
Why? Is it because it's strictly his talent, or is it more of his like mentality too? Like, because I think that the mentality, I think he can mature. I kind of agree with Keith. I think that somebody's gonna get a steal here. I don't know who it is. Is it Minnesota? Do they roll the dice on this?
I would hate that move for them.
Why?
Because I don't like the mix of him with. First of all, he thinks he's better than he actually is. So he thinks he's the man. So he's going to go to Minnesota where Anthony Edwards is the man.
Into Minnesota, I think you're the man. No,
Thank
you're
you.
not.
No, you're not.
You better not.
You're talking about a kid that be playing with guns on Instagram, dog. Like you're not talking about a mature, like a
but
mature.
on the court, nah.
You think he doesn't think he's better than Anthony Edwards? You think, like we all know he's not. You think he thinks he's not better than Anthony Edwards?
Thinking you're better than him and then acting like
delusional.
Yeah, well, he probably does. You supposed to think you better than
As
everybody.
a hooper, yes,
but if you go to the roster, if you get traded there, you gotta kind of play your role.
Not top 3 in the league.
And then beyond the the chemistry dynamic between the two, which I don't think would work well, they don't complement each other. They both need the ball, and neither one of them is a great shooter. They're kind of the same guy, except Anthony Edwards is much better. So you're going to take the ball out of his hands to put it in Ja's, who's a terrible shooter, not the best decision maker either. Like
they definitely need a pass first type of point guard, and that's not Ja. Ja's looking for his shot.
Well, he did have 7 dimes, guys. His average is 7. That's a lot. That's not like
For a point guard, it's not crazy.
7 dimes a game plus 22 plus 5 on them. That's work, bro. What are we talking about, man? I think they're so uber talented that they could work.
Out.
And I think that backcourt,
be nasty.
buddy, you niggas are tripping.
It's high risk, high reward, though.
Man.
It's a lot of risk.
And if he goes there and they can figure it out, and because they're not gonna get any talent to come to Minnesota unless you draft them. But if you could trade for this nigga, and it works out, somebody gonna get a steal here, man. Somebody. I don't know who it is. Who gonna roll the dice?
Are they able to get him without giving up Gobert?
I don't think that they would want Gobert in return. I would assume it's a rebuild situation. So why would you want Gobert's age and unless it's to flip him again?
Unless it's expiring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like to get the money off the books, that too. But the player Gobert, it doesn't make sense for a rebuilding team to add Gobert. If you are already you could get him and then flip him to a contender.
He's cheap.
He is cheap.
He is cheap.
She is
and
cheap.
then, but the problem is your defense, they've got good wing defense, but he kind of erases some of their issues at the back end. And so if you give him up, you kind of sacrifice, but it might be worth it for Ja, man.
To me, you got worse if you make that move. You got worse as a team.
No, man.
If you remove Gobert and insert Anthony Edwards, you just got your team.
Ja Morant.
I'm telling you,
I disagree.
The fit, your defense just got worse.
Your defense gets
your best
worse,
player,
but your offense gets a lot better.
I don't know, because your best player plays with the ball, and now he's going to have the ball less.
The problem with this fit is that if you do trade Gobert, you got AE, and now you got Julius, who also needs the ball. That's the issue. You could do AE plus Ja, but all three of them, I don't love that. Would you get rid of Julius for Ja? That's the question, really.
No.
Nah. I like that fit. I like the fit with Anthony and Julius versus Anthony and Ja.
I like the idea of bringing in another guard that can score a little bit, but not as ball dominant as Ja. And I get the 7 rebounds, but just like mentality wise.
7 assists. But yeah,
I don't think the switch needs to be much though to become that person for Ja though. To be real. Like all you need is a few more assists, and you got Anthony Edwards over there.
It's his mentality though. I feel like kind of like Emmett said, he thinks he's him and he's not.
If you him, give me 2 more assists a game.
It's not just the assist though either. Like as a point guard, you have to be a leader. The way that you carry yourself, hold people accountable, it's all that. And that he hasn't proven that that's what he does.
I would consider Anthony Edwards a leader, though.
I was about to say the same thing. You got that in AE. I just need you to get a few more assists for me and tone down the points just a little bit. And I think it's enough to make it work.
Turn down the points and the guns, please. You got this.
Guns away, please, sir.
Man, god damn, boy.
Like if he was like a 35%, 36% 3-point shooter, like in the playoffs, it's gonna be tough because with all those non-shooters on the floor, your best player is like gonna have no space now, and he's gonna have to be off the ball while this guy shoots bad shots. I wouldn't do it, but it might happen.
It's when both of them step on the court at the same time, is watch your head, boy. Watch your head.
That's true.
Niggas is dunking.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I never want to. I'm not comparing these two. Should I say this? Yeah, fuck it. D Wade and LeBron, not the same thing. Of course not.
This guy's on one.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
You gonna see some stupid shit. You gonna see some shit.
Let me finish, bro.
D Wade and LeBron. Wow, this guy.
They both needed the ball. It took some time for them to like really figure out how to play with each other. Like it was a weird couple months. And then it really started to work. They went to 3 straight finals or 4 straight, whatever it was. It started to work. You're just getting talented guys together, and then they figure it out. Because no matter what you want to say about Ja, he's very fucking talented. It's really difficult to average that in the NBA and not be fucking talented. So, not saying that that would be them, but they would be a really crazy backcourt. They would instantly be the best backcourt in the league. Instantly. No question. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. They're the best backcourt in the league, period. What?
Stop.
Who's even close?
Bro, who would be close?
Luka and Reeves. I would rather have them than I would rather have Luka and Reeves than Ja and Ant.
Okay.
Damn it. No.
Good night.
Whoa. Yes. That's going to get some views.
Hey, thank you for watching the Rashawn Franklin podcast.
That's going to... Make sure you clip
Have y'all watched Austin Reeves play this year? Have y'all watched
him in the playoffs last year, and it was terrible.
You rather have them than to tweak Ja's game a little bit?
I don't trust Austin at all. I don't like how he jumps into people. He looks for him and Luka do it both, and they're probably two of the best players that can do it. Honestly, they hunt fouls all day long.
They both can come in and give you 30-point triple doubles. They both can do that. Neither one of Ant or Ja are coming in and giving you 30-point triple doubles. Neither one of them.
But they defend. Ja's a better defender than either one of those guys. And
Ja's not a good defender.
What?
No, he's not.
Bro, he's better.
He's better than Luka.
And AR. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
He's better than Luka, but that doesn't make him a good defender. But he's better. He's a better defender than Luka.
He doesn't have to be able to defend.
These aren't like all defensive team guys you're talking. These are guys that like both of them are what 6'1", 6'4", one is 6'2". They both were get to the bucket type guys. Neither one can shoot. Anthony shoots better than Ja.
And can shoot. And can shoot.
A little bit. He shoot a little bit. Mid range is nice. I'm not afraid of him pulling up from 3, but his mid range game nice.
No. Tripping.
Bro, you could tell he don't really watch Ant, dog. That's how I know you don't know.
I watched him in the playoffs. I watched him in the playoffs.
Dog, Ant is a maniac, bro. He
gets to the bucket and he gets to the mid range. Like, yes, he does those things. He can finish at the rim and he can pull up from mid range. If he's gonna shoot a bunch of threes, thank you, sir, for making our job easier tonight from shooting a bunch of threes.
41% from 3.
Thank you.
50% mid-range.
So this year he's shooting 41%?
Yep.
I told you. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
Mad Dog Russo take.
Boy,
what? Reed and Luka?
Yes.
29, 5, and 4.
Are you saying Luka is better than?
It's funny as fuck.
No. Are you saying Luka is better than the Ant is better than Luka?
You know that I have said that for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I'd never agree with that in the slightest, but
the difference between Reeves and Ja,
this year's Austin Reeves is better than this year's Ja Morant.
For another team, like Jimmy Butler did.
Plus, the playoffs is different. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Em. I've been watching Reeves. This year he has been hooping.
He's nice.
Yes, he has been hooping. He shoots about 15 free throws a game, but he's been hooping.
Dog, Luka is crazy nice, but there are two sides of the basketball court, bro. Like,
true.
He doesn't defend at all, man, ever.
He's bad on defense. Like, he lets people go right past him.
He's not just bad, he's terrible. He didn't even want to defend in the finals. What are you talking about, man?
He might be the worst superstar.
He said, fuck this ring.
On the defensive end in the league.
Bro, what? That's why they shipped him. I don't know if it was not right, but they shipped that nigga because he didn't want to play defense in the fucking finals, bro.
Okay. What? Get defenders around him. Who else is better than him on offense? There have been guys that have been terrible defenders, but elite offensive players that have had tremendous success, and you can win with those guys if you surround them with defensive players. You can't surround him with all bad defensive players.
Who? Name me an all-time great that was just this bad on defense, and you surrounded him with defensive players, and they won a title. Give me one. Name
This
him.
bad on defense. Let me think.
I've seen some clips
Steph
of
Curry.
Luka, and he just lets people go.
I knew you were going to say Steph, but Steph's a better defender. Steph at least tries, man. He tries. They picked on Steph for so long, but he was like, okay, I have to become a better defender, and he did, man. This guy does not care about that side of the basketball, bro. He just doesn't. He doesn't. Period.
I mean, Steph ain't locking nobody
Even
up
James
either.
Harden got better.
James Harden, he never
What's
won a
Luka?
championship. He was talking about guys that won championships.
And James is a better defender than him, for sure.
I don't know about that. They're both terrible.
All right, whatever. Let's move
It's
on.
like broccoli or
Let's talk
asparagus. Which one is better?
broccoli. That's funny. Let's stay with the NBA. Let's go talk about Zion. He's probably the next player that they're going to try to trade. I mean, it's a lot of guys that's on the block. AD, who just got hurt again. Did y'all see that shit?
His finger, he got touched.
Man, he's always
No.
hurt.
He's always
Man.
hurt.
Damn,
Someone went,
man.
He did. He
Somebody knee
He,
mugged
like,
him when he went
rubbed
out the
his
game.
finger against.
That was nuts. Wow,
Crazy.
I feel for the fella.
crazy.
Man.
I feel for him too, because that's, he just
That
can't stay on the floor. So you can't, like, if you're an NBA GM, you kind of can't trade for that contract. Like, he's gonna be in Dallas.
Yeah.
They're going to be forced to pay him a bag.
Hey, yo, Nico Harrison can never go back to Texas again. Do you hear me?
He can't go to
That
Dallas.
boy
no.
better stay out.
It's
Not
a
even on a
wrap for him.
connecting flight. He can't
Boy,
do
you
it.
better, take a boat. Take something. Don't go to Texas, boy. So AD's not getting traded. Greek has been difficult to trade him. Ja's on the
Yeah.
block. Zion's sneakily, he's been on the block for years, I think, but
He's on the block.
he's really
He's
on the block now.
Injury
I
prone.
think there's very injury prone. I think he just doesn't want to play for that franchise. So that was my question. Some team trades for Zion. Do we see him actually play basketball? That's the question.
Man. This is
Tough one.
No.
it's tough to call, man. His body's like breaking down. What is he? How old is he? Like 26 or something? 25?
Let me see. I think he's 26, if I'm not mistaken.
He'll be 26 this summer.
25.
Yeah, him and they're in the same. They were in the same draft class. They both from South Carolina. They both from South Cat. Him and Ja. So that's what we're talking about right now. 1 and 2 in that draft. Crazy.
Man, if you can.
I don't know what he's gonna do on the court, but Zion, hear me. Stay away from the Instagram hoes. He loves them. He loves them.
Don't we all?
I'm not in the league making millions though. Stay away from them. It ain't worth it.
Are you willing to risk
ain't
it all for him? Like that's
Right.
where he's at.
Not at all. Nope. I feel like his mind's not on the court all the time. I'm not saying that he ain't sometimes, but I don't think he's focused. That's just my opinion. His name stays on the ground. Stay away from him.
Look at this picture.
Look at it.
0 fucks.
And I got my money. Now I want the hose. Stay away.
I mean, look at his salary. I mean, I think like part of it is like not guaranteed or something, and he doesn't make a lot of money. And he's like, it was somebody that said like, who's been around him, like he has the most talent. I think was it JJ Redick? He was like, this kid has as much talent as LeBron James, like in terms of talent. He just doesn't.
You think he's a LeBron James level talent?
I think he's an elite 1% in that echelon of talent, athleticism, and skill.
So
He's a
is
freaking
he on the
nature.
same level? So what I'm asking, he's on the same level as Joke. He's on the same level as Greek. He's on the same level as Luka. Is that what you're saying? That like that 1%?
Of talent, yes.
Yes. I don't think you can ever win a championship as him being Batman. I don't see it.
If he was in shape and
we've been
took
saying
this
that
shit seriously,
we.
I'm just saying that if this were Phipps, we all be drunk. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I believe he is the upper echelon of talent in this league. Period. Because when he's on, he's the best. And you look at this roster. Herb Jones, Trey Murphy. They have Derek Queen. They've got a good roster. If he would come to hoop, it would be a whole different thing. But he just does not want to be there, or he just doesn't have his mind on the game. Something's wrong there.
Derek Queen too. He's nice.
What's his numbers this season? 29. No.
What are you doing?
He been terrible.
22,
23.
6-3.
Yeah, pretty much. That's not bad though. That's not bad.
It's terrible for him, I think. But
I don't put him in that like the only other guy that I would throw in that LeBron tier of like talent is like Wemby. It's like him and Wemby. And that's like about it.
What do you mean? Like the generational freaks? Is that what you mean?
Like the most talented of the most talented. LeBron to me, like he's 6'9", was like when he was younger in his like 240 to 260 range. Jump out the gym. He was like fast like a little guy, strong like the center. Put it on the floor, dime, play the 1 through the 5, like nothing like it. Wemby is like, what is he, 7'2", 3? Put it on the floor, hit threes, post up game, like he's he's like
5, ain't he?
I think he's like he might be. Would handle Jay, can pull up from
He's like
three,
He's like a
can
more
post
explosive
up.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, he's like he's like a souped up Charles Barkley that can't stay healthy. I don't put him in that tier. He's like 6'6", playing the 4 at like 280.
And the 4. He's
no
little.
jumper.
and can jump out the gym.
Height-wise.
Yeah, he's like Charles Barkley.
No jumper, no handle.
Undersized, got bounce.
Was MVP.
No dimes.
He was like, one of the better players of the 90s. And you say he's a better version of that.
When I say souped up, I mean he's bouncier and he's bigger. He's like 2 inches bigger and he jumps higher.
We're losing the plot. Let's say he gets traded. The rumors have been Chicago. Let's say he gets traded. Is he going to take this shit seriously finally? That's my question.
No. He's going to be on the same, maybe a little bit, but he's still going to be on the same shit.
He's 25, be 26 this year. It's possible. The only reason why I say that, I look at myself, what I was doing at 25, 26.
Man, wildin'.
So
I was there. I remember.
You're right. And I'm 26 with $100 million in the bank.
Man.
So,
it ain't no telling the shit we would have been doing, dog. You know what I'm saying?
For
dog.
Sure.
Man.
That's fair.
Like, but the problem is with that money, you get the responsibility, and he doesn't have quite grasped that yet.
I was just going to kind of add to that. Yep. You have to move differently. And yes, your responsibility is different when you're making that kind of money and you are who you are.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to keep getting paid, I don't see his numbers declining.
Yeah, I don't see.
Is he going to mature some and like impact the game? But his numbers isn't translating to wins. I think that's the problem. And as the team's best player, that means you're expected to have better production, but you don't have to change your game. Is he capable of doing that? I see Ja being able to more than Zion.
Because Zion's problem is twofold. It's the food and the hoes.
Right.
I'm serious. That's the truth.
It is. It's just funny how you put it together like that.
Yeah.
The food and the hoes.
That sums it up. Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, but nothing in his behavior has like given me an indication that now he's gonna like take shit serious. He's gonna get off of Instagram and OnlyFans. He's gonna stay dedicated in the gym.
But some of these athletes be wilding though. Like Stephon Diggs has been wilding, and he's been balling though too.
Yeah, that's the truth. He's a little older though. He's 32, but I feel you.
Everybody's built different too. Everybody's different. Some people.
And Stephon been balling since he got to the league. So
that's what I was about to say. He been nice for a minute. And he was never like an injury prone guy either, like Zion is.
Yeah.
All right, if y'all was a GM, y'all roster, you had created a shit storm. Your roster was terrible. You had one last Hail Mary, and somebody called, and New Orleans called was like, "We'll give you Zion. Would you roll the dice? Let's go around the room." Emmett,
ask the question again.
if you were a GM, your back was against the wall. You had one final Hail Mary, and it was Zion Williamson. And in order to make this move, you have to bet basically that he was going to become who he had the talent to be. Do you make that move as that GM, or you lose your job? You're going to lose your job probably either way.
Either way.
Yeah, would you make that move for Zion?
Framed that way? Yes. What other talent is available that I can get? So, I guess the question would be, if my back's against the wall, would I rather bet on Zion or bet on Ja? That would be
that's a better question. Yes.
Essentially the wager. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. They both have off the court stuff. They're both kind of injury prone. Man, if I had to bet on one. It's an ugly bet. I would bet on the 6'6" kid that's bouncy. I would bet on Zion over Ja if I had to make a move. I would put my chips with Zion.
Bray?
They're like equal.
That's a great question, isn't it? Jeez,
no, it is. Because it's like, how old is Ja?
They both the same age.
I think he's a year younger or the same age, yeah.
They're the same draft, so 25 going on 26.
Zion has not played a full season since he's been in the league. Ja, either has he. I'll probably go with same thing M said. I'll probably have to go with Zion. He's bouncy. He's 6'6". As long as he can stay healthy, that's the thing. But if my back was against the wall, I would go with Zion over Ja.
Keith?
I'm going Ja Morant. At this point, I'm comparing vice to vice.
Right. That's the question.
And it's just what vice can we we're going to have to create an environment for these people to succeed as well. These people are coming in, they're going to need some type of guidance. Zion's going to need to be on a food plan, a nutritional plan, workout plan. I'm not, it is what it is, right? And we're going to need some education behind, what he's been doing. And you're going to run out of money wilding like this. You are. Bro, you about to have child support out the wazoo.
So does Anthony Edwards does too, but
yeah, I was just gonna say he has the money for that. I ain't worried about that. He's straight.
Me neither.
He got so much money coming in. John needs to put down the guns. So I mean, we could always there's issues with both of these players.
But you just need to take the guns off the cameras. Don't record yourself with a gun.
No,
if you guns,
you're
there's a legal way to have guns.
You trying to be the face of the league. You don't need a gun. You don't.
I agree with that. You can hire security. I don't
think LeBron James is walking around with a pistol on his hip.
He might have guns, but he's not on the internet with them.
Yeah, in his house, locked up, not on his hip or in his car.
Right.
Not in the strip club.
That's crazy.
Right.
Nigga, you brought a gun to the strip club. What's worse, gun problems or OnlyFans problems? I don't know.
Well, the hoes aren't the issue to me. It's the food. It's the food.
He lost weight though, right? I mean, he lost a decent amount of weight. I thought.
Still though, with this, I would have to go. Even though the Bulls might trade for this nigga, he might be a Bull. I would go with Ja too. It's the weight issue. He could eat himself out the league one off season, and that'd be it. And he never get back
What
to what he ever was going to be. Go ahead.
What would you want his weight to be at 6'6"? What's the ideal weight? 6'6", has some muscle. What's the ideal weight? Because he's reported at
240.
240?
240, 245 in that range. That would be ideal.
Right now he's listed as 260, but that was early part of 2025. So I don't know what he is now.
I would say, looking at him, he's about 260, 265. I would guess that.
Right.
He looks like he lost maybe about 15 pounds because he was listed at like 280,
284,
15, 20,
5'5".
So I would say he's about 260, 265. That sounds about right, actually. But the problem is that extra 20 could come back anytime. And then it's like, it's a wrap. As a nigga with food problems, I see it in other niggas. And yeah. So that's why I would pick Ja. What else do we want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Harbaugh coaching stuff.
Yeah, Keith, you want to give a quick synopsis of where you think the Ravens are with this situation?
I honestly don't expect to hear any type of decisions for a bit. Maybe until after the Super Bowl.
Honestly, it seems like they're waiting on.
I think
something.
they're casting a wide net, and they're literally going to wait until the Super Bowl is over. They're going to keep interviewing people, and when coaches can become available, when whoever loses and coaches are looking to go elsewhere, we're going to interview them.
Is the Indiana? I think the Indiana coach is going to get some looks.
I like the Indiana coach. I really like that cat. I think us hiring from college with Todd Monken may shy away from that because we went to college to hire Todd Monken, and that really didn't work out. It worked out. This guy won his second MVP, but you want people to stick around longer in our organization.
So y'all interviewing everybody.
I saw Cliff Kingsbury, which I kind of like.
How you fell up though? He did before though. He failed up before.
I like that shit,
do it
man.
again.
Like I said in the last episode, I trust this organization to make the right moves. What I would do is I would want a defensive-minded head coach, or I would want an OC who could be a head coach, but he decides to be our OC. And I want a defensive-minded head coach with a good DC as well.
Robert Saleh makes some sense here. He really does.
That would be my move. I could vouch for Robert Saleh there.
I wish he could laterally move over and be our DC, and we could still get someone else. But I don't think.
Nah, he's a head guy though. I think
you could get Saleh and then Mike McDaniels as your OC. Like that could be your combo.
Yeah.
Now
that would be my move.
Yeah. And I don't even, I don't like Mike McDaniels.
I know you don't fuck with Mike McDaniels, but as an OC,
but he real. It looks like he's getting head coaching looks, which is.
I think he's going to get another job this cycle. I think him and
Stefanski
Stefanski get another job. I think they
Stefanski, I can see. I think Stefanski's going to New York, but I would not hire Mike McDaniel. But that's just me.
I also like Vance Joseph too.
Love Vance.
He's getting some looks.
I would like that angle. I would like a black head coach.
I feel you.
For Lamar. But he'll be a defensive. Right. And it'd be a defensive-minded head coach. And it'd be nice to couple him with someone who's nice, who could be a head coach, like I was saying. I think we'll be cooking there. Because the way we draft, our scouting department, that's all still going to be there.
Yeah. You got 3 black head coaches that are defensive guys. Saleh, Brian Flores, and Vance Joseph, who all are former head coaches, who all can really coach. It probably should be one of those three.
I'm cool with Flores too. I don't know if we go that direction though.
I do agree. I think he's going to be black. I think they have to hire a black guy for that locker room.
With Flores, it looks like they seem to be pairing him with Brian Daboll for the OC. Because to me, if you're going to go defensive coordinator, it's really crucial that they can nail the OC hire.
You really got to go former head coach offensive coordinator. Pretty
which
much.
is why I like the Salah potential. But like you said, McDaniels might get some play this time. But if he doesn't, I could see him teaming up with Salah. I could see Daboll and Brian Flores. I don't know who Vance Joseph would be bringing along with him as his OC. That would be my concern for hiring him as the HC. And then it looks like y'all interview. I don't think Jim Schwartz is getting real consideration, but he's getting interviewed. Y'all are interviewing everybody.
To me, that means that they casting a wide net and they're waiting on something. I don't know what they're waiting on, but they're waiting on something. So
they're stalling with all the interviews.
Well, one thing, our owner, he's made his money like with staffing agencies, finding people as talent. So I think that's playing a part. That's a part of our identity and culture. Like we hire really good people, and I think that he may have his hand in this choosing. And like he has a process of choosing the right person.
They have to get this right. Brian Flores, Daboll, shit is a home run. Mike McDaniels as the OC, Salah as a head coach, that's a fucking home run. You can't really miss with those.
We have options, and it's just like what combination of people are you going to put together? Because there's more people available who are interviewing than jobs available. Yeah. So it's just like how is that going to play out? And what I like that there's a lot of combinations I think that could be successful.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I like that. So who do you think is going to be the first domino to fall in the coaching circle?
I think everybody's waiting on Harbaugh. And I think
John Harbaugh is waiting on teams.
He's the first domino.
Apparently, he wanted the Packers. They're keeping LaFleur.
Wisely.
Yeah. Because I was praying for that. John Harbaugh? Oh, God, please.
He would have been the top candidate on the market if they fired LaFleur.
So it probably seems like Harbaugh's going to Cleveland, Stefanski to New York. And so now, the rest of the guys, it's probably the black defensive coordinator, like we were saying, for Baltimore. Unless they go to college and go with Kurt Signetti at Indiana.
Indiana coach.
So
does the Indiana coach have any NFL experience? It's like he was in the NFL and then went down to college. Ooh, I don't really know if those usually pan out.
I don't believe so. I think he has been a college lifer, if I'm not mistaken. And he's 65, so.
Oh, no, I'm good. 65. He was young. You got a guy that never coached in the league at 65 to come coach in the league? Maybe. It just there's not a good precedent for it. Like even Jimmy Johnson way back then, I think he had experience in the NFL before he went to, like he was like an assistant somewhere along in the NFL, head coach in college, then back to the NFL. Jim Harbaugh, assistant in the NFL, college, back to the NFL. Pete Carroll, like people that have had success, like they got the promotion down in college, did well, and then came back. I don't know of a guy that never had any experience in the NFL coming from college and it working out. We did that with like what was it, Dennis Erickson or something? It was a while ago. He was terrible. I think he was like the ASU coach. I can't remember his name. It was a couple decades ago. He was quite terrible. It's not a good precedent for them to do that move, but maybe they do it.
If you were Shadur Sanders and they hired John Harbaugh, knowing that he just fumbled that relationship with Lamar Jackson, how are you feeling?
But you guys are thinking that they're going in with like him as the guy. You think they're going in the next season saying we're good at quarterback. We don't need to draft anyone.
I think that they have Deshaun Watson on the books still, and Shedeur Sanders but Shedeur Sanders comes in as QB1. That's what I believe.
Mhm. I think he would start the offseason workouts possibly as QB1, but you think the organization is like, we found our guy. Like,
no, I'm not saying that.
Okay. So then John Harbaugh is probably looking in the draft. I mean, in the theoretical where he gets hired, I think he would look to the draft for his guy if that's the case. But you
Maybe.
guys are higher on Sanders and think he's like a bona fide starter in the league.
I think he's good. Yes.
I don't know. My guess would be Cleveland is not all in on Sanders. But he would be I think I do agree he would have a chance. Like he would be one of the guys that we're considering. It wouldn't be like you had a great, there's guys where you like when Russell Wilson was a 3rd round pick. Like after the end of his rookie year, they were like, yeah, we got our guy. We're not going into the draft looking for another quarterback. I don't know if he's done enough to be in that situation.
Yeah. I think the locker room probably wants him. And so that's why I think give him a fighting chance. So
Could be.
All right. Well, we'll see how that plays out. We'll talk about when some decisions are made. I think that they should be coming shortly, probably after this divisional round. We'll probably get some hires just to kind of see how things end up there. But it's, man, exciting playoffs. Hopefully the Bears are still in it by the time we come back with another one. Man, we'll see. Peace.